right, Coach. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end. For a touchback.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 180.
You got it, son. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Watch the edge. Hey, 57, 57.
89.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game. Lose yardage to start things out.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's get it. Hero 15. Go.
Mike 5-5.
Mahomes going to throw.
He's scared.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
Let's go, baby.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
I know he ain't got it.
And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago.
Yellow.
Check pass. Take it.
1st down, a run with Cohen. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen.
Patch it. Check 50.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the toss, Cohen. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Mike. Hey, check.
Check.
On second down, Montgomery.
Go, run.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Wide, get wide.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Watch the run.
Hey, check Mike. Watch it.
Now Cohen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Mike 5-5.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Here we go.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Check. 45's the mic. Woo! Alert 3.
On first down, Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Check Mike 45.
Watch a slant.
Gone.
Watch a slant. Hey, alert 3.
Look at me. Door. Go.
On second down,
Switch.
it's Taylor. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Yeah, let's go. Stop talking loud.
90 Wolf.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Echo. Hey, 58 is a mic. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Eason. He's got Jack Doyle. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Pick it up. Mike, right there in the middle.
Shotgun
55.
snap to Mahomes.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Open man is Anderson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
SOS.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
They'll run on first down. Cohen. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm going to run you over.
28, 43, 15.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Check 52.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's get this ball back.
Mahomes now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Rocky Sin, a rookie second-rounder from Temple, there to make the play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Tight end, let's go, right?
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he completes it to Cohen. It's a 4-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Mahomes. That is caught by Cohen. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, 57 colors.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Check 55 to Mike. You can't block me. You can't.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Yellow.
Defense. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Mike 55! Mike 55!
Get him!
Mike 55! 55!
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
You better be afraid of me!
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
He runs.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Protein spill. Golf.
Slam. Deuce.
They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kill. Turn up.
Buzz.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Pick your game up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Matchbox lights. Smoke.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch the run.
Ready.
To throw again. Eason. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
58's the Mike. I got it.
58, boys. 58's Mike.
And the blitz does come. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
On the draw, this is Cohen. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cohen. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Shut down. Motion, motion. Check, check, check. Shift.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Montgomery, a first down and then some. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Let's go.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. On first down, it's Cohen. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Your trip is here. Switch.
Montgomery. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? True. You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Look, squeeze.
Check 24, check 24.
Check. Hey, foxtrot.
New Mike 52. Mike 52.
Taylor.
Here we go.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Coming to you.
On 1st and 10, Eason. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Hey, Delta.
45. Mike, 45.
Stay with your man.
45's the Mike.
All day, dog.
Check 45's the Mike.
Throwing again.
Check 45's
Eason.
the Mike.
Catch made here by Campbell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Sponge. No. Whip. Easy. Whip.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Come.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Throwing on first down. Eason. Past the 20. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
Check that.
2
right here.
Focus, defense, focus.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Mahomes now to throw.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You got tight right there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Mahomes to throw.
Check nine.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 46 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. This is Cohen on the toss. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Push him back. Push him back.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Lucky. Attack. Haywood.
Check Mike. Watch 55.
I'm coming.
55's Mike, guys. 55.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
15, yellow.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Wow. All day, baby.
Now Mahomes. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Back to throw. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Sack City, baby.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I got you. I got you. 45's the mic. Let's go, D.
2nd and 9 now. Trying to lay one up deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Indianapolis, there's...
I'ma tell you